Okay, this is Orlando Wilson. What I want to touch on in this video is something which is very, very, very important if you're seriously in the close protection business and you treat it as a business, not as a hobby, not as an ego trip, etc. And I talk about such things in other videos. The close protection business is a business. You're in the business to make money. You're not in it to play games and look cool, etc., etc. So you need to be able to make money. One of the most important things where a lot of people fall flat on their face is proper budgeting. How to be able to spend money and not waste money. Now, before you do any type of job, you need to work out how much that job is going to cost you to do. You need to work out your price. And I've got another video out there about prices, etc., what you should be charging and taking into consideration. But you need to understand, firstly, how much the job is going to cost you expense-wise. Once you know how much the job is going to cost you expense-wise, then you can work out profit, etc. How much do you charge? Well, it depends on you, depends on the client. I would say charge whatever you can. Different situations depends, different variables will affect your budget. So once you've got your budget, then you need to get the money off the client, etc. What comes next is how you spend that money. And if you have a budget and everything's been worked out and the client's paid and now you're in business, you need to ensure that you stick to that budget. I'll give you a couple of stories in a moment. I've had mishaps over the years, and it's usually to do with the training side of the budget, because I usually, as far as close protection is concerned, you pay the guys and that's it. People don't have too much leeway as far as spending the money. If you're putting people, and this is it, I think I threw an article up recently about this on wealth. A little bit of money can change people a lot. And a lot of people are not financially responsible, big time. Now, let me throw out a few stories to put it into context. Years ago, I was doing a course in one location. I had guys doing a course for me. I knew the guys, I met the guys. Simple course, etc. A little bit of an exotic location at the time. When I arrived, I wanted to see, because the client, we only had one client coming in, tailored course, very, very nice, everything tailored, top quality. When I arrived, one of the guys that was dealing with me was like, I need to have a chat. Okay, why do you need to have a chat? And they started blaming other people about why they spent all the budget, including the profit. Not only did they spend all the budget, all the profit, everything, on apparently taking people out to lunch and doing this and putting on a party, the client had a really, really good time. But myself and somebody else wasn't too happy because I was out of pocket because there was no profit. And the guys had shot a little bit more ammunition they should have, and the person that gave them the ammunition, and I said it to them, it's like, look, they knew the situation. I said, look, I wasn't here. Your money was there for the ammunition. Your guys ended up shooting it. So again, this is where very nice people, excellent service. The client was really happy, but again, they blew all the budget. What's the point in doing a course? What's the point in working if you're not going to make a profit? To some extent, I like what I do, but I'm in this for business. I'm in this for money. If you're not in the close protection business for money, you're playing games. You're a child. It's all about money. It's not about dying for clients. It's about making money. On other courses, another course that comes to mind, a few other courses, I had somebody working with me, same problem. We go to do the budget, we made profit, but again, there's how many expenses left over the courses where there was money for those expenses. Oh, I forgot about it. Oh, I done this. Oh, I done that. Okay, you don't forget about the expenses, because then we have to go back and start from scratch and redo the budget. Where's the budget for, I think there was a few items, a few bills that popped up in the end, and after profit, there was no money left for the bills that popped up that wasn't taken care of. So again, everything was covered, but we dipped into profit to have to pay the bills. You know what? This shouldn't happen. This is where, when I'm looking at people, even from a lifestyle point of view or an employment point of view, it's like, can they handle money? A lot of people cannot handle money. As soon as they get money, they spend it. And I've said it in the article I just put up on Truth Only Has Few Friends. I've seen $10,000 euros, which generally is big money. It's a nice chunk of change. I've seen that type of money. Instead of somebody getting it and working out, okay, I mean, handling that money sensibly, shall we say. They buy the new car, they do this, they go on holiday, they do everything else, or the money goes to the head and all of a sudden they're a king until the money runs out. And the money, that small amount of money generally will run out unless you manage it properly and you can get other work in the meantime. And this is generally the close protection investigations business. I make money, I save my money, I don't go blowing my money, and I wait until the next chunk of change to come in. I can be paid maybe 4 or 5 times a year. So in between my payments or the jobs coming in, me doing the jobs, me getting paid, I still need to eat. So if I blew all the money I received at once, I'd have been out of business a long time ago. And that's why a lot of people do go out of business very quickly. They earn a chunk of change. Excuse me. They earn a chunk of change and they blow it all immediately because they expect that because they're so wonderful and successful, they made a little bit of money. That money will be pouring in and people will be giving them jobs. Close protection business, investigations business does not work like that. You can have times of feast and you can have times of famine. The people that stay in business are the people that know how to survive in the times of famine. And again, it's not that hard as long as you have a little bit of discipline and you're not blowing all your money at once on things you never need, never use, or things you want just to look cool for other people. So, budgeting is extremely important in business, especially in a business like the close protection business, investigations business, where you might not be getting regular money and you need to be able to survive, as I said, in times of famine. So a little bit of advice there, take that into consideration. I've got articles up on this and I think there's other videos up on this. So follow me along on social media for more of these videos, more advice and more videos and content on close protection, investigations, etc, etc. In the meantime, be good, stay safe, and as always, stay out of trouble. And don't go spending all your money at once, or spending other people's money all at once.